in the US, you can do a lot of things. Like they don't. It's like they're rather. It's not the right way to put it, but they will.
They'd
Yeah, they
rather.
trust you so much more. Like they trust the people so much more. You could do
Uh-huh.
like when I came to the US, I had so many bad thoughts in my mind. I can tell you that. Like it's like, wait, so nobody's gonna like check my bag when I go to the movie theater?
Hmm.
Well, they sell really expensive food. They don't want to make sure that I'm not bringing in any.
Yeah.
And of course, everybody brings in their stuff, right? So
Yeah.
nobody's gonna pay $9 for a soda, right? That makes sense. But it's like, oh, you in Peru, they'll check your bags. They'll be like, hey, I mean, at least they used to. They'll be like, hey, what you got? You got some drinks or something?
It's always funny when you get to the movie theater and like all they sell is soda in those like paper cups, with the plastic tops and the
Yeah.
straw and stuff. And you get into the theater and you're sitting down and you're like, okay, and then you hear the like and you're like
Yeah.
just having a drink.
Yeah. I mean, nobody, hey, where'd you get that? Oh, they
I
sell
don't,
cans out
I don't
there?
know.
I mean,
It was the last one. I don't know.
yeah. Yeah, but that happens all the time. And then you hear like, I don't know, like Cheetos,
Mm-hmm.
like the bag opens up, like, and then like, wait, they don't sell
They
Cheetos
didn't even
outside.
sell this stuff here. Yeah.
Yeah, but that happens like all the time. And
Yeah, they really don't care.
people are just much nicer in the
Mm.
US. They expect, or it's not that they expect more. It's just that people just aren't brought up like that.
Hmm.
It's like if you want to do bad things, you will do the bad things regardless, right?
Uh-huh.
So it's like even if they had like bar tags or things that will ring the door, like when you
Yeah.
walk outside the store with the thing, you can like people can't just whatever it is that you're trying to steal, people can just open it up and take the thing inside the bag without the tag that will make ring the bell. So
Yeah.
you can definitely get away with stealing whatever you want. I mean, as long as they don't catch you,
It seems
obviously.
like a lot of stuff in the US is like discouraging or like making it just too hard that average people won't think to bother to
Yeah.
steal, Like it's totally possible to steal, but it's just enough of a hassle that like 99.9% of the people aren't going to bother
Yeah.
trying to steal something. They'll just buy it instead.
I mean, it's not worth it for the price. But you
That
always hear
too.
about, guy walks in on no, at Five Guys, makes his
Hmm.
own burger, and then he leaves. It's like these people are
Did
just
you
stupid,
watch
dude.
that? I saw that headline and I
I saw
didn't
the
watch
headline.
it.
I haven't seen the video, but I'm like, it's just headlines like that, or like people that walk into stores, or like steal $60 worth of string cheese. It's like,
Mm.
why? Why? It's like nobody needs $60 worth of string cheese. Or why didn't you just pay for it? Or
You always like you
if you
hear
didn't
about
want to
those
pay for it,
go ahead.
yeah,
You
if
hear
you didn't
about
want to pay for that, yeah. So sorry.
it's fine. You hear about those like celebrities who are caught stealing because like they say it was like an adrenaline rush or something.
Like Lindsay Lohan, you mean?
I mean like yeah, a bunch of them, Lindsay Lohan and stuff. But like they always seem to be stealing like jewelry or electronics or something. Like if they were really in it for a rush, you think they would steal something that is hard to steal. Like go into a Walmart, right, and
Mm.
steal like a rocking chair. Like and then imagine that rush when you pull
Yeah.
that off.
When you pull that off, and when you tell your friends,
You tell your friends
it's like,
like
yo, I just got this lawn chair from Walmart. They didn't even pay for it, bro. Just come chill. I got this new rocking chair.
and they're like, "How? Why?" Like
They just let me walk out the door with it, man. I'm fucking Kanye West. That's why.
I
I'm sure
mean,
these
it
guys
is
pull those strings.
remarkable how much like have you seen that guy who gets onto like the soccer fields and gets in the pictures with the teams?
Ah,
Cuz like
Remy.
he puts on like a like the same color shorts and shirt
Yeah.
and then he just walks out on the field like he owns the place, like he belongs there.
Dude, even his teammates, like the teammates that know who plays on the teams,
Yeah.
they are like hugging him and taking the picture. I'm like, how do you not know that person is not part of the team?
Yeah,
Like,
right? I didn't see this guy practiced for the last 2 years, but whatever.
I mean, I just don't, it's like they always say, if you look like you know what you're doing, nobody will question it.
Yeah, I mean,
like
it's
if you-
totally true. If
Yeah,
you
yeah,
just
definitely.
if you just like I haven't done it in the longest time, but I used to work on the crew for fireworks shows,
Yeah.
and the whole like site around the fireworks actual show is like blocked off by the police and stuff because
Right.
you can't have people there and stuff while you got the explosives and whatever.
Right.
And so when I'm pulling up to the site, like I don't have a truck or anything that says like firework crew. I just have my car, and the police are there with their car parked like across the road, and I just drive right around the police car and just wave to them and just drive right on by, and like not once have they ever been like, hey, wait, you can't go back there. Like,
Yeah.
you just drive right around like you own the place with
That's it. Yeah,
like
nobody's gonna-
100% confidence, and that's it. You're in.
Yeah, the confidence is the big deal. If you look like you know what you're doing, that like nobody's gonna even bother.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what, people used to do, or they not used to do, but back at work, we had an area that was like we would work in the office in the backside, and like through a door and some there's like some passages, you would get to the what is called the branch. So like where people would walk into the store basically.
I see.
So we would have the store at the front, there's the storage on the warehouse, and then the office in the back. So sometimes we'd be working, right? And then we would see like a guy walk through the doors, just go to the bathroom, and then just get out. All right. So because they're bad, the bathroom, there's two bathrooms, one for the people in the front that they can't use normally, and then another one for us, which is inside on the back.
Yeah.
But apparently, some people just like sometimes the people that work in the front are going to the warehouse to get the items for the people that are walking in, and people just walking like they just walk themselves in. They're just like, oh yeah, I think I need to wash my hands, so just walk right in. It's like if they're wearing, standard office attire, nobody's gonna say anything. There's no guard anyway, so but nobody's gonna tell them like, hey, you don't work here. No, it's like, nobody cares.
They always say
You know?
that at work because like the offices I've always worked in, you have to like badge in the door. Like you have to swipe your badge to unlock the door.
Yeah.
And the security people are always like, oh, don't let someone come in behind you,
Yeah,
don't
yeah,
let
yeah,
them
yeah.
tailgate through the door. And, if you see someone do it, ask them to see their badge, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, nobody's going to do that because,
Yeah.
like,
It's rude.
it's rude, right? Like, I mean, what are you going to do? Walk through the door and then pull it closed behind you really quick, like slam it in someone's
Yeah.
face and be like, you got a badge in, like, through the thing.
Through the thing.
Through the glass, like, sorry, it's not my fault. Like, I don't know.
Yeah,
That's never gonna
it's
happen.
policy.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. Or there's someone's walking right behind you and it's like, oh, hey, how's it going? And you're like, oh, yeah, it's been going great.
Yeah.
And, it's like, and then there's a door and you start sweating. It's like, oh, my God. They're too close. They're too close. How do I do this now without ruining the moment?
Do I
So you just
run?
go in and it's like, and then they're like, oh, thank you. When you're opening the door for them, you're like, no. Where's your badge? Oh, no, I just forgot it at home. No, I don't. Now that you mention that, I don't recall seeing you coming into work. It's like they're not like a terrorist or anything. They just forgot their badge, dude.
Yeah, it's not.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
gonna happen.
You wait. Have you been planning this for like 7 years that you've been working here? I know you have. If you happen to forget your key today, yeah, right.
Yeah.
You're an imposter, dude.
I mean, totally. If you could walk into any company, I bet, in the world. If you go online, you buy their T-shirt, right? So you got a company T-shirt, and you dress appropriately for an office, khakis, whatever. Have a laptop bag, and
Yeah.
you can just walk right in.
Yeah, definitely. Or like, hey, is John here today? So I don't know. Let me check. That's it.
Yeah.
Hey, John, I got someone asking for you, and they're like, oh, really? They come out, say, hey, man, I was here last week. We talk about this and that.
Mm.
They're like, oh, really? Oh, I don't remember. Oh, no worries, man. I'm not that memorable, Ha ha ha. Everybody laughs. It's like, hey, do you still have that thing on the back? I'm like, oh, yeah, I do. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Can you show it to me? Sure, man. And then, I'm sure if you can pull that off. Like people that are like charismatic and confident, they can definitely pull that kind of crap. Like,
Yeah.
no question to ask. It's like,
Yeah, the social engineering stuff is always of like computer security and everything is always the worst. Like you see those they did I forget who did it. There was a demonstration recently where someone like asked a bunch of hackers to try to hack their accounts, and this woman who was just really charismatic over the phone like just called up his like I think his bank and was just like and played some background sounds of like a crying baby and stuff, and
oh,
it was
really?
like, oh, my husband, just ran out and I was supposed to do this thing with the credit card and oh, the baby's crying. Hold on a second, and just went through this whole thing and the bank just like issued her another credit card under the guy's name and stuff because
Oh, you know what?
she just bluffed her way in.
That reminds me of that. Did you see that case about Amazon?
I
There was
heard there
there was
a
one guy, yeah, that
like they
he-
gave the credit card or something.
someone was asking Amazon support for information without logging into the account and without knowing like certain basic pieces of information. So they were like, okay, you know what? This is me. This is blah blah blah. I have my account with you guys. I've forgotten the credit card number or whatever it is that I need to verify his identity basically.
Yeah.
And they were like, oh, okay, but what's your this? And he's like, oh, I don't know. Oh, I don't remember that. It was something I used way back. But I know this is my credit card. This is my address. Well, address is not that hard to find, right?
Yeah, you can find
it-
anyone's address.
This is my address. And they were like, oh, okay, yeah. And or they were asking for like, I can't remember exactly what is it that they were asking for. But they were getting information out of people who was supposedly there to help you, right? When you forget your
Yeah.
password and stuff like that. And they were like, oh, okay, but I can't remember my this, please, or I can't remember if my package is supposed to arrive Thursday or Friday. And they're like, oh, okay, what's your address? Oh, this is my address, and they look up the account, right?
Yeah.
They're like, oh yeah, your package. Oh, I don't see any packages ready for dispatch. And he said, oh, okay, great. And then can you tell me what was the credit card that I used on that card? Oh, it was a Visa. Ends in this. And oh, okay, great.
Yep.
Yeah, stuff like that. So I was like, wow, that's really like an interesting.
Yeah, it's super bad. Like
when
I
stuff like
can't
that
I can't
happens.
even imagine how someone who's really famous like does anything. Like how do they use Amazon? How does
Yeah.
like Bill Gates use Amazon? Is it even possible? I
Well,
mean, he must
he
have
probably
10
doesn't.
people a day trying to get into his Amazon account, Like,
Yeah, actually, I really don't know how these guys are able to like keep their social media so safe. Because it's like
how are they not hacked? Like,
exactly. How is my like how many people would be interested in using Kanye West's Twitter for like 10 minutes, right?
right? And like, I'm sure both of us know half a dozen Facebook friends who have been hacked, or Twitter, or people. I'm not gonna say who, but I know at least 3 people off the top of my head whose Twitter accounts were hacked at one point.
Yeah, and you get like
And they're not even famous. They've got like 15 followers. Like, what the hell?
and they get viruses, right? So it's like
Yeah.
how are these guys not I mean, how many people do they have to pay to keep that shit safe?
Right?
I wonder.
I don't even know how they do it.